again. Let's talk live on YouTube, guys. Thank you for joining us again. This is our 10th episode, and I'm super excited, babe. We
I
made it
know you are.
10. High five. I'm serious,
I
babe.
know you
Man, I'm
are.
like 10 episodes, and we could do 10, we could do 100 easily. This is nothing.
Okay. Well, yeah, 10 came quick, I
hmm
guess.
Really quick. So
Yeah, I did.
I'm just excited to do more and more and more and more, babe. Seriously, like huge milestone. Cheers to us.
To
To
us.
number 10. Cheers, everyone. All right. So, how was your day, babe? It was a day.
Regular. Regular day.
Regular day, I feel you. It was a Monday, y'all. Y'all know how that
Regular
goes.
Monday.
Yeah, know how that goes. Uh, Same here.
Okay, how we
Regular
did this
day.
last time.
It was Monday. Oh, you gotta put it up against there like that. Boop. Just like there. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So, like I said, it was a regular day.
Yeah.
You
How was
know,
your day?
it was fine. I say it was a regular day as well. One of those Mondays you're like, thank goodness it's over.
It wasn't like
Don't want
memorable.
it to drag out no longer than it has to be.
Right.
Yep. So
Right.
I was just really thinking about the show all day. Really, that's why I think I came up with that title "Lickety Split" because I was just thinking we just came off of a really good weekend watching movies,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been doing that more lately. We've been really like taking more time to like watch movies. And sometimes even maybe when we could be doing something else, but
Yeah, like, no.
yeah, exactly. I really feel like it's been therapeutic for us, seriously, because it's been a while since I've really had someone to just sit down and watch movies with. And the best thing about watching movies with you is that you love all the same kind of movies that I love. And so it's not hard at all to like find a movie and you'd be like, oh yeah, let's watch that. Yeah, let's watch that. So yeah, it's like really, really fun, because we be both in suspense, and now that, we kind of got a appropriate setting to
Mm-hmm.
watch movies, it feels really, really good, and it's very entertaining to watch movies now. Um,
Especially when it's action.
I know, gotta love action.
Got to
We
love
action movie
action.
fans, y'all.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
we like other ones. We like to watch comedies,
Mm-hmm.
suspense,
Mm-hmm.
but action. Gotta love a good action flick. Gotta love it. So that's what we decided to make tonight's show about: movies. Uh, of course, we're we're from yesteryear, I would say, and we kind of, I feel like we came from like this nostalgic era of movies, you know, and now it's different. It's a totally different culture now because I don't even think a lot of people even watch movies anymore like that. Like a lot of my coworkers, I can't even. A lot of the times, I can't really talk to them about movies because they're like, "Dude, I just don't watch movies," and I'm like, "Dang, okay."
But I was saying the same thing. Now I like sit down with you and watch
Yeah.
movies. It's like I don't know those people.
Right.
I don't know those people.
Right. You're right. I mean, there's a lot of movies that you haven't seen, but there's a lot of movies that you have seen. But what I love is that you're still open minded, because, like I said, at the end of the day, we still really like to watch the same kind of movies. So it's easy. It's real easy. There's a couple of movies that I definitely want to watch with you that I think you would really like. And you know, we could go through my collection because we got so many good movies in that collection. Seriously, remember we were watching some that one time back at the
Oh,
old place.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah. So um, let me ask you, growing up, was action movies your favorite growing up, or did you kind of like to watch more like different kinds of movies?
Dang. Um, I think I always liked action movies. And I like comedies. I like some like love stories, but not a lot of love stories.
Right.
I hate. I like action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just action.
I feel you.
Cause
I
I don't want
think
to fall asleep.
right.
Cause I'll
Fall
fall asleep.
asleep. I feel you. I feel you.
Too easy.
I think when I was young, um, I think of course I think I went through the kid movie phase. You know, everybody loves a good kid movie. Um, and then as I got older, um, I liked more action. I used to love martial arts movies when I was younger. You know, because that's kind of like what I was into, like martial arts, taekwondo, and like wrestling, boxing,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I used to love like taekwondo. Like some of my favorite action movie stars are like, as far as martial arts, number one, Jet Li.
My
Gotta
nigga.
love Jet Li.
Yeah.
Number two is Jackie Chan, of course. Those two guys were just total beasts. You know what's funny? Those guys actually like did that whole like school thing together when they were young.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, a lot of those guys are really affiliated with like them. I think like uh, Sammo Hung, uh, uh, Donnie Yen. So a lot of these guys are just kung fu movie stars. Okay, so like even right now, I don't even know who's like still big right now. If there's any martial arts movie stars, because they haven't really come out with a martial arts style movie in like forever.
Right.
And they used to kind of regularly come out with that, you know. So
They did.
yeah, they used to regularly come out with those. So I was like,
It used to be like, why
uh,
me?
right? But
Like
some of them
what?
were really, really good. Like
I
all the Jet
heard.
Li ones was like
I always hear
sick.
that like they're just good.
All
Nobody
Jet
never
Li
does.
movies is good for real. All of them, even the poetic ones. I watched a poetic one time. It was called like House of Flying Daggers. And that movie was super poetic, and it was like the whole movie was just airy, and it was like they were just like telling a story the whole time, and they was saying in subtitles, of course, but it was like what was going on with the movie. It was like so deep. It was such a deep story, and so yeah, that's I think that's one of the things that I kind of liked about even some of his movies that he made back in the day. Cause I seen so many Jet Li movies, so many, like a lot, like for real. I think at one point in time I was like literally trying to see all of them.
And
Yeah.
you still haven't seen them all.
No, I still haven't seen them all. It's not that many,
Oop.
but it's like a good 30 or 40, something like that at least. But I have seen a lot of them though. Yeah.
Not me.
But I love his movies. I love Jackie Chan movies. I love him. I love the energy that Jackie Chan has always brought. He's always like this type character, you know. Yeah, yeah. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
this all like lighthearted, like you know what I
Right.
mean? And he always
Yeah.
did all of his own stunts, and he always had some of the craziest stunts. That's one thing about him and Jet Li that was different. He was like really playful. You know what I mean? And Jet Li was always just like almost the serious fighter. You know, he was never like the, you know,
Right. Right. Okay.
yeah,
That's how you can tell the difference.
yeah. And
I
even
mean, you can
like,
tell the difference.
uh,
I just don't know their names.
I
Not
think the
Jackie
first
Chan.
time I ever
Oh,
was
Jackie Chan.
introduced to Jet Li was Romeo Must Die. I think because I know he did Lethal Weapon, but they didn't really push him like that in Lethal Weapon. But Romeo Must Die is like when I heard about him.
Okay, so that's Jet Li.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
Jet
that's
Li.
okay. I
Yeah.
know who Jackie Chan is,
Uh huh.
but I really didn't know who Jet Li is. But I know when you said that movie.
Yeah. And they actually played in movies together. Jet Li and Jackie Chan. Yeah, good movies. Good movies. Yeah. What was that movie that they played in? I'm trying to think about it. What was that movie? Oh, we need another phone so that way I can be googling stuff. Because I can't be sitting there looking crazy like this.
Right.
But anyway, but anyway, yeah, it
Yeah,
was some really really good movies. I think the older I got, the more I started getting into like more suspense movies too. You know, I like a really good suspense movie. Like one of my all time favorites would have to be Interstellar. So Interstellar, that was a really really good movie, and it was just like um, super long, and it was like it was about like they're trying to find another place for humans to live, another planet. So they kept sending all these missions out and stuff, and most of them didn't come back. And so they found this guy, and they're like, send him out because he was a pilot. And so they send him out, and it was crazy. Really, really good suspense movie. Kind of an action movie too. Actually, that's really yeah.
I
Cause
think he told me about this
yeah, it was a
movie.
really, really good movie. I think we talked about this. I
Hmm.
think on a podcast before. But anyway, just really, really good movie. Um, what else? Going back to our childhood though,
Hmm.
there's some really good ones that I can remember. Like some of the perennial favorites
What?
in our community. I would probably say number one on the list would probably be Friday.
Friday.
Friday is the absolute perennial favorite, especially for millennials. That movie came out in the mid 90s or early mid 90s. And that movie is just still stands the test of time. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, we
You can
laughing.
watch that movie and it's gonna be relatable. The only thing that gonna be relatable is like all of the old technology in it. Cause I was watching it like I forget, maybe it was like about a year ago. I was watching it, just like a scene from it, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this looks so old." Like he was on the phone with the cord. It was like I was like,
It
"Damn!"
was old,
It
but
was
that was
super
it.
old.
But
Yeah,
that was the times.
it was. You right. It sure was. But just to think, like we lived in that time, and so we remember how that was. So even a part of us that's still so relatable,
Right.
right? But to these kids, they're like, dude, what
What is
is
that?
that?
Right. What is that? Right. What? Like they know about this stuff,
Hmm.
but
They'll never,
they never experienced
no,
that.
never
That's
experience it.
done.
Ain't that crazy? So it just kind of makes you wonder, like, what's going to go on next 20 years? Like, wow, right?
Right.
Like, look how far we've come in just 20 years. What is it? It's 2024, and in 20 years, 20 years ago was 2004, right? 2004 was 20 years ago. And we've come so far. Even think about the movies now, right?
Right.
We had cutting edge movies back in the day, like The Matrix, one of my
Oh,
all
so
time
good.
greatest.
It's just the movements.
The story, everything, the action, it was just totally ahead of its time.
Yeah.
You can still put on the Matrix right now to this very day and be like, damn, that shit's pretty damn good. And don't get me wrong, some of the action looks pretty woo terrible compared to what's out now.
Right.
But as far as just the movie goes, it's a great movie. The cinematography, amazing. Everything about the movie is just still cutting edge. It just seems like it's just such a polished movie. And that was such a good action movie you know, from back in our era. And the whole series, except for this latest one. Why did they just do that with it? But anyway,
I ain't even watch it.
yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't really prefer it, but 1 through 3, amazing, amazing,
Amazing.
great movies. Seriously, they just kept up in the ante, up in the ante. More fights, more action.
Yeah.
More agents.
I don't even think right. I don't even remember 3.
Remember, 3 is when he pretty much um called a truce. So he called a truce.
Crickets.
Okay, so they were going to war with the robots. Okay, so in the third one, he had to pretty much call a truce because something had happened um, to his eyes. I forget what happened. Something that happened to his eyes. He couldn't actually physically see, but he could see in the matrix realm. So he could still see everything, but he could see everything though. Like energy through people. He could manipulate it and everything like that. It was crazy. And so eventually he went, remember, he went to the robot city? He went to the city and
That prophesies.
he went to the city and met with the with the architect. The architect was the guy who created, or I don't know if it was the guy or the machine. I think it was the machine that created the Matrix. And the Matrix, you know what the Matrix is, right? It's just the program they had the bodies living in. And so they wanted to call a truce to the war because they had finally broken through to Zion and they was about to kill everybody. Yeah, they were about to completely annihilate Zion, kill off the rest of the humans that was left on Earth. Yeah,
Oh
and
shoot.
Neo was like he had to go to the city. He had to go meet with him, call a truce. So they call a truce, but it was at the sacrifice of him. Yep. So that's how 3 ended. And then that's this newest version. They took off like being he freaking somehow, some way they got his body. They started testing it and attaching things back and blah blah blah, and finally got him up and running. And it was like, yeah, it was like something way. It was, oh my goodness, it was so terrible. It was
You for
it was the worst. I promise. It was the actual man. Matter of fact, Keanu Reeves was getting beat up the whole movie. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, because he didn't know that he was like still in the Matrix. He thought he was, he had, I forget what had happened. That movie was so confusing. Where he was still in the Matrix, something like he was still in, and the agents had him tricked. They had him, writing video games. He was a huge video game developer, and they had him writing these video games out. But really, what he was doing was he didn't know that he was actually creating his life previous, his past, and the whole Matrix sequence he had created through the video game because the agents had him tricked and they had him being soft and everything. He didn't know he was back in the Matrix, and when things started going bad, he was looking around like, "Oh no, I'm tripping. I need to go back to the therapist for real." Because things was going crazy around him, and he thinking it is fake, but it's actually real. It's happening to him right then and there. But the crazy part is that they got him so like under control that like eventually like he's going through it, and all of a sudden he'll snap back and he's like right back at the desk, and he's like, "What the heck?" It was like I was trying to catch it. I really wanted to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you. I really wanted to like it, and I was really watching it. But my face was like this the whole time. I was like, because I couldn't understand it. It was so confusing. If anybody out there has watched this Matrix movie, this latest one, if y'all could understand it, I need y'all to comment. And matter of fact, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and please share it. You know, and please comment and let me know what y'all think about this Matrix, this latest Matrix movie. I really wasn't feeling it whatsoever, and I really felt like for all the Matrix fans, the real Matrix fans who like those were like amazing. This new one was something completely different, and I think they went totally in the wrong direction, and it was terrible compared to where they left off. It really was. So anyway, but yeah, you got movies like that. Um, what else?
Let me think of some movies that I can remember. This movie I used to watch all the time. That's real good. Long Kiss Goodnight. You remember the movie?
Long Kiss Goodnight. Who was in it?
I can't think of her name.
I
I
don't know
do
if I
know her
remember
name.
it.
Let's see. Another phone.
Y'all know who was in the Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yes. No, I do. I can't think of her name. Remember League of Their Own?
Yes.
The taller sister. What's her name?
Okay. You talk about a league of their own. The girls playing baseball. Yes. Okay, I remember that.
You know the lady that you know they were sisters.
Yes.
The taller one.
I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
She's in Long Kiss Goodnight.
Okay.
She's
Julie Roberts?
no.
That's
No.
not her? Oh, okay.
No, she's older than Julia Roberts.
Okay.
Can't think of her name.
So what about like some good trilogies?
Three Ninjas? I'm just
Hey, that was a
That's a
classic
trilogy.
though.
Like I can't
gotta
even
love the
think
Three
of those
Ninjas.
movies.
For
That's the
real.
only ones I
Hey,
think of.
hey.
Home Alone.
You know what's funny about Three Ninjas, right? So, man, we got this guy. He comes in. He looks just like Grandpa from Three Ninjas.
Huh?
For real, this guy comes into my job.
Oh my
He
god.
looks just like Grandpa from Three Ninjas. Like, Grandpa.
That was a good movie. I'm not good with movie titles. Can't remember.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I can remember some movie titles, but I can't remember. I don't know no actors and actresses.
Well, let's talk about one of the biggest
What?
movie sagas of our day.
Twilight.
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, even though, don't get me wrong, I
love
like the Twilights. They was beast mode,
They
man.
was
I wanted
so
to be the dog, bro. Them dogs, they were so big too.
That was a wolf.
Yeah, I gotta admit, man, that was some good movies right there. I mean, man.
What movie you about to say though?
I was about to say the Fast and the Furious saga.
Oh, that's so many.
There's so many. Was it 10 of them? 10 movies.
10. But they was good.
All of them.
I can't even remember all of them. I probably skipped some in between.
Nah,
but
I got caught up. Yeah, we got caught up that one time.
The one that I really can't remember that I can't even is Tokyo Drift.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
That's one of the ones that I'm like, dude, I'll watch that. That's the one that I was in.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah. So, it was funny because the first time I seen that movie, I didn't know if I really liked it. Right? I was like, ugh, I don't know. And then I watched it again, and I was like, yeah, I could see. It was like a segue. You know what I mean? Off of Fast and Furious, the the first series. It was like a segue, but it was still Fast and Furious though.
Right.
You know, and that's what I really liked about it. It was like, you know, and it was, to me, it showed a really different aspect. You know, I think that's when like really drifting really started to blow up. You know what I mean?
3?
No, when Tokyo Drift.
Really?
Yeah, that's when like drifting really started to blow up. You know, because they was already kind of started to go that way with the cars anyway. You know, making the super fast tuners. But then they started doing the rear wheel drive cars and just, you know, freaking doing those drift cars. You know, Kenny used to be into that. You know, he's huge into drifting.
I can see it.
Yeah, used to be huge into drifting. But yeah, all of the Fast and Furious was good. This latest one was super good. I'm
10?
talking about, huh?
Do we
10.
watch 10? 10
Yeah,
was so good.
so good. I mean, they just
So
keep
good.
upping the ante. They literally did, just constantly. Didn't they even leave it open for another one?
I think so.
I'm like, man, how many they gonna do?
However many they can.
Right. You know which one I'm looking forward to though.
What?
Black Panther, the
You
new
know
one.
what?
Yeah, because you know how they left it off. You know, it was really sad though. You know, the first one and everything. How Chadwick Boseman freaking died in real life. It was like in real life. It was like, dang, dude, this sucks, man. So, but that was another good one. That was a really, really good one. Both of them were really good, actually.
Who?
Both, both Black Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Both Black Panthers were really good.
Heck yeah.
And I
I'm
love.
a Marvel fan. And
Yeah.
I like the other one too, DC, because I like the Flash. The Flash was a good movie.
It really was though.
You never seen Flash, huh?
Nah, I never really watched it like that.
So you never watched the series?
No. Everybody, you told me that the series is where it's at.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a love story though. It's kind of slow. I don't know if you can.
Who knows?
You might. But I know how you are. You're like, no. Like, we try to watch
But I thought it was weird. I think that about the movie, I think the only thing. I wasn't confused, but I was just wondering, like, dang, he just kept wanting to go back so many times, you know? And I was like, dude, every time you go back, something happens. Like, but it was crazy because he would end up getting himself just into a whole tangled web of trying to fix the previous.
He does that in the series. He goes back a lot.
Wow.
He goes back a lot.
Well, I'm gonna have to definitely check out the series because the movie was really good. I enjoyed it. You know. So what about action movies like what do you think about like Batman and Superman?
I never really watched them.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a Superman, a Batman, but like, I can't remember.
Yeah. I think that's something we gotta watch because I heard that the latest Superman was really good. And then Batman versus Superman, they said was really good as well.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So.
Well, I heard Superman. I mean, I know Superman is good.
Yeah.
I know it is because he's super strong.
Yeah.
Because he really.
Well, he's indestructible. Yeah, he's indestructible.
That's how I know that's a good action.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. Have you watched like all of them?
No.
No. You never been like a Superman fan?
You know what? I was a Superman fan, but not like that. Not enough to be like, all right, I'm about to find all of his movies and watch them. Nah. I was never a Superman fan like that. But what what fan was I? X Man. X Man was the shit. Excuse my language, but it was. I remember when the first one came out, the new ones of the new set. Oh
Oh,
my
those are
goodness,
bomb.
bomb,
Bomb.
bomb. I mean, all
Bomb.
of them super good.
Bomb.
For me, like, dude, those were like some of the best action movies
Best.
of our time.
Best.
I mean, dude, they really
Wolverine was good.
uh, everybody.
I like how he
Storm, who else? The
Sabretooth
Phoenix,
was in there.
Sabretooth, Cyclops.
Oh, so good.
Like,
I
dude.
love those when they make them go back to like when they're little and you
Hmm.
see how they upbringing is. I love those.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they so good.
Really, really good. They
They
took
so
a
good.
lot of time. You could tell they took a lot of time with those movies. A lot of time. Because, yeah, those movies are really, really good.
They don't make no more X Men movies.
They don't, huh? I wonder what was the latest one. Because I think there was a couple that I missed. They came out with. I think there was probably quite a few of them that I missed. But I don't know though. I probably got them in my collection. I probably do. I probably got like a lot of them in my collection. So I got to see which ones that I didn't watch because I think that I probably didn't watch a few of them. I would say. I think the later ones is kind of where I didn't really catch a lot of those.
I think I caught those.
Yeah.
I think I was just too busy trying to move around when I was younger. Like I watch movies, but I can barely remember birthdays. Shit. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I just be, I don't know. I don't even know. Blocking it out. I don't even know if I'm blocking it out.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. But whatever. I'm trying to learn now.
Yeah.
Now, one thing at a time now. Music first, okay? I'll focus on the music and then I'll get movies.
Okay. Um. So let me ask you this: when you were a kid, um, did you ever watch any like scary movies?
Yeah, we watch scary movies, but I don't like scary movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
So
that
I
was.
barely watched them. I watched the main ones like Candyman and
Yeah.
the Jason movies and Freddy Krueger. Those, but I didn't watch a lot of it.
Yeah. I think I watched a lot of movies that had like to do with like real people. Like one of my favorites, like kind of scary movie I would say, but more suspense movie too, was The Wrong Turn
Yeah, I didn't
series.
watch those.
Oh man, those
I
movies.
was not into it because I'm like I'm too. That's a different. That's not. That's suspense.
It's like scary. It's like a scary movie, but
Yeah.
it's suspense too. Yeah,
See, that's why I didn't watch it because I already knew it was scary.
yeah. But it was like real people. Like Wrong Turn was about. It was this real teeny. It was this little town
Right.
driving through the Appalachian Mountains in like Tennessee and those places, Virginia stuff, and it was this road that if the main road was closed, some people would try to drive through, and it was like a teeny little town. I mean, teeny, like super 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 small. And if you drove through that town, typically people came up missing, and it was freaking inbred family living out there, trapping, uh, causing them people to break down, killing them and eating them. Yeah, they was cannibals.
Okay.
Yeah, or should I say they was deleting them? Sorry, YouTube. So no, they was deleting them and they were consuming them. Sorry, we gotta be careful what we say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So yeah, so it was a really kind of crazy movie. It really was.
See, that's why
Yeah,
I ain't even bother.
yeah. And then I think they came out with two more. It was like three of them. Yeah, it was real crazy. Another one was crazy. Was The Hills Have Eyes?
Never watched those either.
Yeah, never seen any of those. Crazy.
Scary.
Yeah.
Nope. I just avoid it altogether. I feel like this when it comes to scary movies. Why the fuck do I want to watch something that's scary?
Yeah.
That's gonna have my heart beating fast and shit. For what?
Right.
I know I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't feel like jumping and all that shit. So I'm just not gonna even bother.
So
I'm
you...
thinking, whoa!
So you ain't watched none?
I ain't watched none.
Oh wow!
I ain't watched none.
That's crazy. Seriously?
Seriously.
Some are really good. Like this latest one that I want to see. It's called A Happy Place. No, not a Happy. It's called A Quiet Place.
I heard about that one.
I seen the first one.
You told me that.
Yeah, it was really good.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
And then I never seen like the Smile one with the if you smile at it or something, a new movie or something like that. Frown, smile, something doing with looking and smiling.
Had something to do with looking and smiling.
Yeah, like they look at you and they smile. It was a scary movie that was just came out maybe like a year or two ago.
Huh. I'm trying to think of what that is. Now it's ringing a bell, but
I don't know. Never watched it.
Yeah.
I never watched none of that stuff.
Right.
I can't even tell you if I watched all like the Michael Myers. Nope.
Yeah. I didn't really like those movies. They were kind of a little too slow for me.
They was?
Yeah, as far as movies like that go.
You didn't like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger was funny. In my opinion, that was more funny.
He was funny, but he was scary too because you had to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That was real shit that make you think like, man, you know nightmares. You could really have nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's scary.
Yeah. Super scary.
Yeah, no.
Man. Well, I didn't really get that much into Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. But it was some other movies that I seen, like one of the scariest ones I think that are even out. It's called The Conjuring.
Never seen it.
Woo! Man, very first time I seen that movie, oh my goodness. It was so scary. Oh. And I don't like scary movies at all. So for me to sit through this movie, oh my goodness. It was terrifying. I'm gonna just be real. Some of these movies, especially now, with all the crazy technology and stuff that they got, they put in the movies now, you don't know what's real and what's real and what's not real. I mean, of course, you know it's not real, hypothetically. You know what I mean? In reality. But the way they make it look, these movies today look amazing.
I do.
Man. Well,
I feel like some of the recent movies we've been watching been really, really good. Really good.
What's been one of your favorites lately?
What was the last movie that we watched that was really good? I can't even remember what it's called. The one where it was good versus evil.
Oh, you talk about Samaritan?
Samaritan. That was really good. I thought Samaritan was good.
It was. And that was wasn't that an Amazon movie? Yeah.
It was really good. Samaritan was good. Mm-hmm. To find out that he wasn't the good one.
Nah, he wasn't the good one.
That was so good. It was a major twist.
It was.
Because I would have never thought, you know? So that was good
I thought for sure he was a good guy. I thought for sure.
for sure. For sure.
I was like, whoa.
Real good.
That was a huge.
Good movie.
Only thing I didn't like, I think they could have maybe went with a different kid. They should have went with a kid who was a bit more serious, in my opinion. Because the kid was like, because he was at certain parts where I felt like it was like should have been a little bit more serious. He was adding like too much like lightheartedness to it, messing up the seriousness of the moment. You know. So I was like, it's cute. Don't get me wrong, it's adorable, but I would prefer for them to like really suck you in at those parts. I mean, I was like, when you was trying to get into it, I was like, this kid.
Right. No.
Like
you're right. You're right. And Underdogs. That shit was so funny.
Underdogs
was so funny.
Crazy funny.
Hilarious.
I mean, my goodness. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
That was so funny.
All the people on the Underdogs. Mike Epps. Hilarious.
The movie we just watched with Mike, Meet the Blacks.
Oh my goodness, Meet the Blacks.
And that's an old movie. That shit had me dying.
That movie was so freaking funny, man.
So funny.
It was oh my goodness. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Man, when y'all get a chance, y'all need to check out that movie, Meet the Blacks.
If you haven't already.
Yeah.
If you have already, you already know that movie is comedy. It's past hilarious. It's comedy. That's
crazy funny.
So funny. So, what about you?
I think one of the most recent ones was that movie that we watched the other day, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That movie was good. I mean, that movie had my heart.
That was a
racing.
bomb-ass movie.
It was.
That was a great movie. It made me want to go back and watch more. Like, damn, is there more people that they go into that?
With those old guys that he was showing, those are all from the other movies, from the previous movies.
I never seen them.
Yeah, but they came out way back in like the 80s.
So they're not as good.
They are good. They're all really good. They're just like that. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good movie.
Yeah, that was like.
That was some good ass suspense.
It was super suspense. I was on the edge of my seat, like breathing.
What's gonna happen?
Especially when they was going down in the valley finally. Oh my goodness. Woo! I was like, oh my Lord. And then once the rocket started shooting at them, I was like, oh my goodness, somebody's gonna get got. But luckily they were all really, really good. It was really good. A couple of them had
they had up to that,
mm-hmm.
to their training. That's good. Watch that movie.
Check that movie out, y'all. Top Gun Maverick. Really, really good movie.
Real good.
Really good. What was another one that we recently seen? The one from yesterday. That was actually not bad at all. The Ricky Stenicki.
Oh, Ricky Stenicki was funny as fuck.
Funny. I really, really liked that movie. That was pretty good. Ricky Stenicki.
It's like
with John Cena.
Yeah, it's like he is really good.
Yeah.
John Cena is really good. He can be serious. Yep. He was in Fast and Furious 10.
He was
good. He acted so good in that movie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything really I've seen with John Cena is really good. He really knows how to play the character really well. Really well.
You still see that he's big as fuck. But it don't mess with your head.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Like big ass, you know, thinking that, you know.
Yep.
And Ricky Stenicki, you did. You're like, what is going on? What kind of clothes is those? That was funny.
Do you like any of the? Have you ever seen any of the Judd Apatow movies?
Who?
the guy who makes like 40-Year-Old Virgin and Pineapple Express, all those movies. You ever seen any of those?
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. We have to watch 40-Year-Old Virgin. You will die.
No,
That
hell
movie
about
is
that.
absolutely
That's the
no.
crazy.
No,
That's
babe, it's so funny. It's like real life.
the
It's
no,
like, yes, it is. It's like, what if you like met like this guy, right?
no.
No, I'm serious. You met this guy, he was a virgin, right?
Hmm.
And like everybody's trying to get him laid, like the whole movie. Even like he finally meets a girl, right? So he's like this guy. He's a nerd, of course. He loves anime. He's got his thing is collecting toys, like the good ones, and keeping them in the box. So in his apartment, he's got this apartment. He does this whole routine every day. He's a virgin, right? 40 years old, and so he finally like finds this job at this what was that store? He finds a job at like a Radio Shack type store, but like no, like a Best Buy type store, right, where they sell electronics and stuff. And so, of course, you got the black guy who works there, freaking funny. You got like this like Middle Eastern guy, and he is absolutely hilarious. And then you got Seth Green. Seth Green, really funny.
The tall.
Yeah, with the red hair, yeah, the red curly hair, yeah, and he was hilarious. Who else is in that movie? A couple of other really good ones. That movie was hilarious. Like that's a one of the perennial favorites. Like seriously, when you once you watch it one time, you like, yeah, I can see. Yeah, that movie was funny. Trust me, it's absolutely hilarious. They like try everything to get this guy laid. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. I just never watched it.
Yeah. It's like, have you ever seen Zach and Mary make a porno?
No.
Really? Okay. Like same kind of people. I think same people. How about forgetting Sarah Marshall? No, really funny movie. That movie was
So
hilarious.
all those kind of movies is funny.
Yeah, super funny.
I think the title's.
You would really love them. You would really love them. If you like watching them shows that we be watching, you like watching them shows, trust me, you will love all of these movies. You be busting up.
Because I'm
Busting
busting up
up.
at these TV shows.
Yeah, them shows be funny as hell.
Grounded
really
for
do.
Life and what's the
What's
one?
what's the other one? What's the other one? What's the other one? We be watching it first. Oh goodness, these
Something
are.
Man.
Oh yeah, there's something, man. What is that? What is it? What is it? What is it? Cause it's the same guy who played in Friends. Yeah, he played in Friends. And
I can't even think of
now
the
he got
show.
his own show. Yeah, but that
That's
show's hilarious.
hilarious.
Funny.
But Grounded for Life is comedy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Everybody funny on that shit. Everybody.
Man,
We've been watching a lot of TV together.
we have. We really have. I like watching TV with you, babe.
I know, we be laughing at the same stuff.
I know. Some of it be so funny. Seriously. I'd be like, who thinks of this stuff?
Who thinks of it? So that those kind of shows remind me. Did you like Will Ferrell movies?
Oh, heck, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's like, those movies are like the same as like Will
Like
Ferrell
Ricky Bobby
movies.
and
Yeah. Like
not
Talladega
Ricky Bobby,
Nights.
Oh,
Oh my
hilarious.
goodness. Talladega Nights is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
He'd like introduced to my sons. Walker, Texas Ranger. I'm like, this guy named his kids Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those kind of movies. Those are
she's
hilarious.
Like, I'm gonna break you. He's like, you're gonna break us, aren't you? Yep. I was like, hell no.
I love how they changed at the
Oh,
end.
I know.
Badasses.
They was super bad.
Mm-hmm.
She had them saying her grace and everything.
Oh, Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Hilarious. Are you kidding me? Hilarious. All Adam Sandler movies was funny. All of them. I like that one. I like what other one? Billy Madison was the one who was playing the golf.
That's when he was a little kid. Like,
Oh yeah, when he
he
was a
was a
kid.
rich kid.
Yeah, he was a
had to go
rich
back to
kid.
every grade.
Uh-huh. That's right. That's right.
One of the
Which
funniest
one was I
shits
talking about?
ever.
What's the one with he's playing golf. Um Guys, what's the movie where Adam Sandler's playing golf? Somebody please comment and tell us. What's the name of that movie where he's playing golf? Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. Freaking hilarious.
I haven't. I've seen some Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Happy Gilmore. One of my all-time favorites, though, from a kid, even till now. Ultra hilarious. I'm talking funny. Just downright funny.
Babe, what?
Dennis the Menace.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
That kid right there would have got a whooping. If he was growing up with us, boy, his parents would have gave him a whooping.
Beat the brakes off his ass.
Right.
Beat the brakes.
Man, so hey, but you know what was funny though? What I loved about that movie is it was like real stuff that kids do. All that stuff was real. Even when he tried to shoot that thing, he tried to shoot that aspirin down Mr. Wilson's throat. Hey, you know, I remember the first time I see that movie as a kid, I'm going, why did he do that? That's just wrong, right? Like, and then when I watched it as an adult, I laughed so hard.
Why?
I had to pause it. I was laughing for almost 10 minutes after that because he's like, dude, I can't get this pill in his mouth, right? How am I gonna do it? That's how he was thinking as a kid. Well, I got the slingshot. I can just go ahead and pop it in there. He didn't think, oh shoot, I could
kill him.
I could delete him.
Oh, delete him?
Yeah. That's what he was like. That's what he's not thinking. I could delete him if I shoot this aspirin down his throat.
Funny.
Man.
Funny. It's not funny then. You gonna tell
But
me that all the time because I like potato chips. Boy! That's one of the funniest fucking movies.
All about the Benjamins.
All about the Benjamins, babe. To
That
this
was
day had
funny.
me dying.
That was funny. That was hilarious. It was a
So
good
he
movie.
get up there on top of that cart, on top of the thing, and Booker can't get it. He be like, I be busted. Like, what is wrong with you, gay? What is wrong with you? Because that movie is so funny to me. I'll be reciting it. Oh, man. Those good movies, too. There's a lot of good movies.
It was. Even
I
the
can't.
Friday trilogies. I can recite all those. All Friday. I know, right? Tastes good, don't it? Tastes good, don't it?
Oh, gosh. So funny. Yeah.
She said, nephew, you're welcome to it anytime. I heard that. Man, I know.
Yeah. Good movies.
Good movies.
Good movies. But the good thing is, it's still good movies.
Yeah, there are still good movies. And they're really up in the ante with just the visuals now.
Yeah.
The way
That's what excites me about movies nowadays. I want to see the graphics.
Yeah.
Because graphics always excited us as kids.
Uh-huh.
So to see it like evolve is like, whoa.
Speaking of which, graphics. That movie, so you know how I'm a huge fan of like, you know, UFOs and stuff like that, or UAPs is what they call it. So the movie that I really liked that just came out recently that we watched was Nope.
Oh yeah,
Nope was really good. I'm talking about the way they made this look. Look here. It looks so real. It was really, really good. I really like that movie.
But you gotta be a sci-fi fan for that.
You do?
Because it looks sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely sci-fi.
Well, of course. I think it was kind of like where it was staged. You know?
Where it was at.
Yeah, where it was at. It was like out in the middle of nowhere.
But I like sci-fi movies, so
Yeah.
that's fine with me. But I don't think everybody like Nope.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a hit miss.
But how about that one we seen Moonfall? What do you think about that?
You keep telling me about it. I remember you talking about the moon.
Yeah, with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
We went and seen it after movies. With Halle Berry, and then remember the scientist, he had found out that the moon was getting close to the Earth, and then Halle Berry was like up in the spaceship, and freaking thing, big blob came by her.
You keep on telling me that. I'm like,
yeah, it was so good. That movie was bomb. And it's crazy to see Halle Berry old like that.
It is crazy to see Halle Berry old.
Dang, y'all. All of the actors that we grew up watching, all of them, they all getting up there.
But that last movie that we seen with Sylvester Stallone, that man still good.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Sylvester Stallone is still good.
He is.
He look like Sylvester's Stallone.
Yep.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
From Samaritan.
Uh-huh. And he's way up there too.
Yeah.
Way up there.
He still he look older, but he still look the same.
Yeah. Yep. Just like I can't believe who's still doing movies is what's his name? Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is still doing movies.
What movie he just did?
The latest one that I seen that he did was what was the name of that movie? What was it called? Wasn't it called Coyote or something like that?
I don't know.
No, I forget what was it. Well, you remember it? Didn't we watch it together? Remember when remember when the people had came over into his land, the Mexicans.
Oh,
and they was chasing them.
Oh yes.
That was a
recent one.
That was a recent one. Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
He was protecting the boy.
Yep, they was protecting the boy. Yep, trying to get him back to Yep.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was.
Yep. And we've been getting up on our movies.
I know.
We've been watching them, quite a few of them.
We just be picking them.
We do. Sometimes you just really got to see what it's gonna be. Sometimes it don't be good though, especially if it's like one of those.
We haven't been watching we've been watching Amazon movies.
Yeah, you're right. We ain't been on Tubi. Watching Tubi movies.
We haven't been watching Tubi movies.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with Tubi movies, but something wrong with Tubi movies.
Yeah.
They getting better.
They are.
But Amazon movies are really good.
Yeah. I think Tubi, the people who do Tubi, they still, they ain't got the budgets yet.
No, they'll get it. You know they will.
You're right. So yeah. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's been some really, really good movies coming out. I think for me, I'm really excited for the future of movies.
Yeah.
You know what I had just found out today? I just found out that they actually have like I guess the government, they have like a budget for like investing in movies and stuff. Yeah, so it's crazy.
Hmm.
Like wow. I was listening and I heard Candace Owens saying it. She was saying how they got a budget, and then they were actually looking it up, and it's true. They put money into like a lot of movies. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I guess it's it's kind of propaganda. I guess, but who knows? I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay, not even gonna get into it. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I want you guys to like the video, share the video, and please leave the comments, guys. Let us know what some of you guys' favorite movies, heck, even your favorite TV shows. There's a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies that came out, you know, like, just over the last 5 or 10 years, actually. There's a lot. So let us know. We know there's a huge resurgence of like TV shows going on right now, like on Paramount and Max.
Let us know. We want to watch them too.
Yep. So yeah, but yeah, babe, it was really really good going down memory lane
It
as far as just
was.
thinking about a lot of those movies.
And so many more.
It really is. Even just thinking way back to like Boys in the Hood. You know, super young, man. I remember how young I was watching. What you know about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Babe, I swear I was gonna say something about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Or
Turtles.
Power Rangers.
Oh my goodness, babe. Power Rangers, man.
Stuff like that.
That was humongous. Huge. So dang.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Hmm.
Good stuff.
Well, yeah. I think, excuse me, guys. It's been a long day, and I'm definitely winding down. But I'm glad I'm here with you guys. Having this great discussion because man, movies. Hopefully, movies they just keep going. And they just keep reinventing themselves, even if like not a whole lot of people are consuming movies anymore.
But people are.
Yeah, they are.
They just gotta find the right avenues, like you were saying. Like we're not gonna get into it, but it's like all the big people that didn't buy into those little like Netflix and whatever the heck you was talking about. So
like the subscriptions.
Yeah, the subscriptions that didn't like put their money into that. It's like it's gonna get better. So they just gonna have to, if they can't reach the audiences about people like going to movie theaters and stuff like that, they're gonna have to find a different way.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's crazy how people don't even go to movies no more. I remember when we came
It's too
up.
expensive.
It's
cheaper to just buy the subscription.
Oh my goodness, it's so expensive now. It's
so
crazy.
it's like you might as well release it on Amazon, like an Amazon movie or something, because people are paying for that because it's $10 a month.
Yep.
Instead of paying $15 to go to the movies. It's crazy. So they the one wasting their money.
You're right about that. You're so right. Yeah. Well, I think in the future there ain't gonna be no going to the movies. It's gonna be you pay this price and you have access to it. So.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, this has been our 10th episode. Yeah.
No, don't do that because you was doing a whole show downstairs. I'm telling you what.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah. Hey, but it's man, you guys have no idea, man. It's to stay disciplined and to come give you guys conversation after conversation is not an easy task, but it's fun. It really is. And at times when we feel like, we just want to relax, you know, now it's more therapeutic for us to just sit down and do this and just be like, okay, we're really going to talk about something good. So I appreciate you guys joining us. Once again, please subscribe, like the video, share the video, and please comment, guys. I want to see some feedback on these movies because I know there's a lot of them that we missed, a lot of them that we didn't talk about. So until next time, guys, I'm Dion. This is
Okay, we can do that.
Huh?
We didn't introduce ourselves today.
Oh yeah, we sure didn't. We sure didn't. I was so excited, guys, to do this 10th episode. I really was. I was so excited. We did it. We really did. 10th episode. Man, it seems like just yesterday we were even just talking about starting it, and now we're trucking along. So I'm just really excited to what the future has in store for us, and we're gonna be opening up our horizons soon, especially, when we can invest in the podcast and, be able to get more gear, then that's when we'll really start, doing more content, you know. So, but anyway, let me officially introduce us so that way, you know, we can work backwards. No, but I'm Dion. This is
Okay.
and this is Let's Talk. Thank you guys for joining us again for another one. And until next time, we will see you guys later. Peace.